Here we go. Final heat of the final event in what has been a fantastic weekend here in Columbus, Ohio. 10 reps at 185 pounds to start things off, and that is Cole Sager, who comes into this event in second place overall. And he's would really, I think, give himself some momentum heading into Madison if this holds.
He really has been shocking. I'd say the last year and a half or so with his CrossFit career. Always seems to surprise us as he's doing what he's doing, because he's just so nonchalant about what's happening. And he's always hidden. It's like in that eclipse area of that 4th, 5th, 6th spot. You just don't see him, but he's always right at the doorway. But one thing I do want to note is across the board, I didn't see any one of these guys, any one of the 10 on the floor, go touch and go on any of that first set. They were all singles. I think it's telling some people something.
First 10 reps are down. Street Horner was the last man to complete the 185-pound barbell, and now it's 8 reps at 225. Scott Panchik is now through 13 of the 30 repetitions in this event. He's on the bottom left of your screen. Matt Fraser and Cole Sager on the upper right.
And none of these guys are having an issue with this bar. They're just trying to really conserve and contain themselves for those later 2 and 3 sets of bars.
Pat Vellner is in 3rd place, and he is 22 points back of Sager for 2nd. That is a deficit he could certainly make up with a strong performance here. And he now steps up to the 255-pound barbell. 6 reps on this one, and Pat Vellner is in a fight for the lead right now with Scott Panchik and Matt Fraser. Cole Sager is 1 rep back.
And one of the most exciting things about having a gymnastic background for a lot of these CrossFit athletes are they may not be known, quote unquote, for their lifting ability, but man, look at last year at the games at the CrossFit Total. Pat Vellner, I wouldn't have picked him to be a gigantic, super strong lifter, but because they can move so fast and so well, that's what keeps him moving. And this is putting him up, or keeping him up in the lead here on this clean ladder.
And Scott Panchik in the bottom left. He is in that fight for the lead with Pat Vellner, Matt Fraser, and Cole Sager. They are all in the upper right. Vellner done first, and he moves on to the 285-pound barbell. 6 reps remaining total. He has 4 on this barbell, and here comes Matt Fraser, Scott Panchik as well. And Cole Sager still has a rep left at 255. So Matt Fraser has already locked up first place. Patrick Vellner, meanwhile, might be able to leapfrog Sager for 2nd. Two reps remaining for Vellner, Panchik, and Fraser on the 285-pound barbell. Now Fraser with just 1 to go. Vellner will hit his lift. Panchik also with 1 to go on this barbell. Fraser's done with that barbell, and he will step up to 305. 2 reps remaining. And that is 1 down for Fraser. Panchik, meanwhile, this would be his 2nd successful lift. Panchik's going to hit it, and Scott Panchik will win the event. Matt Fraser will take 2nd, but he is your 2019 Rogue Invitational champion. Who will join him now on the podium? Vellner, he is done, and Pat Vellner is across the finish line, and he's ahead of Cole Sager. But Vellner will take 3rd in the event. That's going to be worth 80 points. Travis Mayer is in. This is good news for Vellner. Noah Olson is done with his first attempt at 305. Willie George is across the finish line, so it's looking like Pat Vellner might leapfrog Sager for 2nd place, because now some of the times in the first heat are starting to factor in. Olson is done with about 17 seconds to spare. And Sager's still on the floor. So is Street Horner. So Sager might be able to hang on to 3rd and keep a spot on the podium. and neither one of them is going to finish. So it looks like Pat Vellner will take